2-inch. 5 easy payments of $15.40 for the 26-inch. 5 easy payments of just $19.40 for the 32-inch. Oh my goodness.
Isn't shocking the correct term? We call this real feel. And even when you touch any of our cedars that we make, we had some on earlier, it's kind of a thing National Tree does really well. You'll feel it and say, that is real. Even when you feel this, it has that kind of prickly feel to it, doesn't it?
Yes.
So we call it real feel, and you'll see a hang tag on this when you get it. And it's going to say, it's deer proof and no watering. What that really means is to remind you that this artificial plant, which even as the camera comes in close, you see all these different tips and different striations on it. Year after year, really decade after decade, it's meant to be outside. I went to the owner's home, and as the words were coming out of my mouth, and I said, boy, your shrubbery looks so great. I said, they're all National Tree, they're artificial. He goes, yeah, that's what he has his whole house doing.
You're kidding.
Well, it's his company.
Yeah, it's cool.
So why wouldn't he? But again, he goes, no gardener to come in. They look the same every day. When we have real trees, we always trim them back to where we want. It usually takes 3 or 4 years till they get to the size we want. Then we start trimming them back because we don't want them to get too much bigger. And then they get woody and leggy, and eventually you end up pulling them out. But that will not, look at the denseness.
Wow.
Look how
So this
thick
is actually
that is.
indoor outdoor, but I love this for, I have a spot on the outside of my house where the dryer vent goes out to, and it's actually killed bushes because of the heat. Have you ever heard of that before?
We hear there's places where nothing will grow in people's homes.
So
and
I
that's
had
where
these
they plant
beautiful
stuff.
bushes. We actually spent, I thought, a lot of money on them. My husband and I loved them, and we could not figure out why they were dying. It was the heat from the dryer. So now we can't even put anything there, but I'm thinking I will be ordering one of these.
Absolutely.
This makes so much sense. If you want the 26-inch, we only have 1,000 available. Wow, okay, I better, I hope you save me on one. Okay, and then we've got the 32-inch, only 1,200 available. That's actually more popular.
Again, I have these in my home, and of course I do, because I live with them. I think of things to do with them, but I just moved into a new home last Thursday.
Oh, congratulations.
In different rooms I have, and new people are coming over, new neighbors I've met, and they're like, oh, your trees are so lovely. I'm like, they sure are. Nobody ever thought. I have them by the fireplace, I have them in the powder room, I have them on the deck, I have them flanking the front door, and nobody.
The thing that's awesome about these, well, here's the deal. When you go to someone's house and you see, especially outdoors, when you see the cypress growing outdoors, it doesn't register whether they're faux or real. You just assume they're real. And when they look like this, and they feel real, that's the other really wild thing.
Don't they?
There's no reason to assume otherwise. People will just walk right by and think, wow, they've landscaped beautifully. Put these in areas where you can't grow anything else. And if you're someone who has lots of real plants, mix them right in. No one will know the difference. I have a lot of real plants outside. I'm thinking of mixing a couple of these in, frankly.
Everything you said, I couldn't have said it better, because our eye doesn't make us think that this is artificial. One, a Christmas tree, people come to your house and go, it's a beautiful tree.
Yeah.
Is that real? But they're expecting it to not be real. You put a shrub in a pot like that, for the next 10 years, however long you want to keep it out there, 20 years, people are going to walk by it and go,
that is unbelievable.
Boy, your gardener's done a great job of trimming these. So why would you want first to put a real plant into a pot? Because it has to have constant attention. Eventually the roots get root bound, right? And then you have to take it out. By putting one of these anywhere around your, see that, what happened to that outlet? It's gone. So you can leave it in the pot. It probably weighs about 10 pounds in the pot, because there's concrete in the bottom, so it won't blow over.
Even if you're really good at plants, there's got to be a place in your yard where you're not getting any sun at all. You can't grow anything good there. My case, I've got that dryer vent coming out where I planted a bush right in front of it, and it just killed it. So, I mean, truly, we all have those spots where even if we have a green thumb, we need some help.
Well, you talked about this. I've lived in Florida, and you talk about Arizona. If you have a sun porch, it's often an oven, because they get so hot with all the glass. And if you go away for the summer, I have had many plants die. People are supposed to come over and water my plants. Well, they don't bother to come over and water them. And anything in a pot, on a day that's over 90, you know, it's going to go a number of days, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, till it dries up and dies. That's the beauty of this. Put these in with your other plants. You maybe have hanging baskets.
This is the Diamonique of the flower world, right?
I said that. That's what it is.
Yeah, because truly, it's like, you know, yes, you might have your diamond engagement ring, maybe you have a diamond necklace or diamond stud earrings, whatever.
But
then you just start adding your Diamonique tennis bracelets, and nobody knows the difference.
And
then the next thing you know, if you're like me, you like the Diamonique bracelet even better because it actually is perfect.
And that's exactly right. And the size of these right now, this looks like you've been trimming these with a pair of scissors. You know how people making sure they're perfect.
Yeah.
So you have that look that you will never have to change. In the Northeast, we have basements. In our basements, we normally don't have much light. There may be a window or two. I put these down in the basement also because to have greenery down there, whether it's summer or winter, right? You bring the outdoors inside your house. So
these are indoor-outdoor. I'm talking
like
all
them
about
more
indoor. Oh, okay.
For me, because you can't grow something like this indoors.
Yeah.
Unless you have a very sunny porch, something like that, you can't grow this.
So you're saying indoor, I'm thinking of spots outdoors. It works both places. Okay, if let's say I got an area where I can't grow anything, but I do get sun.
Yeah.
If the sun beats and beats on these month after month, am I going to come and see like a white tree?
No,
all faded?
No, these have a UV resistance on them. You know, by the way, anything after a long time, the sun beating down, like even the paint on your house, it's going to have some deterioration.
Well, yeah, furniture in a window,
But, you know, for decades, because this should be looking just the way it does right here.
Oh,
but
all right.
think about it inside
well, that's more than I'd hoped for.
I have them in my bedroom. Wow. I'm not kidding you. In the corners, I have some pictures.
You're going to have to start showing me some pictures of your decor.
I plan to do that.
Because you sound like you've got some cool stuff going on.
I have all this stuff here. I have my the rugs I sell. I've been doing that in the new house, and I go, I'm actually going to shoot and show how I decorated the whole house with my QVC products.
All right, Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day. 5 easy payments of $15.40 for that 26-inch, and if you want the larger 32-inch, just 5 easy payments of $19.40. We only have how many each? Oh my gosh, we only have 800 in each. And it's National Tree. If you are not familiar with National Tree is they are the leaders.
Third generation. Started in the 50s making artificial Christmas trees and then moved into this genre because they did it for the movies and for televisions. And one day we were doing Christmas trees for QVC and I said, what's this? And really started this whole thing about artificial shrubs. In the beginning, when I first brought these in, somebody said, when did you start doing plants? I go, no, these are artificial. And they came over and they started laughing. They go, no, they're not.
When we first brought Luminara and we were told we couldn't have lit candles on the set, we had to keep saying,
and
they're not real flames, right?
That's exactly what we have here.
Jeff, it's so good
to see
you.
Great analogy. Take care.
So the 26 or 32-inch cypress tree with the grower's pot, so beautiful. This show's fun. So this is our first ever fuss-free faux garden show where everything we're giving you looks like you took a lot of work growing it, but it's all actually easy and faux.